every song on this have a California theme?
Of course, it's my California playlist.
Is it fair to assume that Dr. Dre's on here?
Oh, I wonder. What do you think?
What about Phantom Planet?
You know, I don't have that, so we had that. Where are we heading to right now?
We're gonna go to Huntington Beach. Either the hotel or the venue, or maybe both.
Yeah. I thought we were getting something to eat.
We need to do that.
I'm starving.
There's got to be something to eat down there, though.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
The best thing would be like
Mexican.
Yeah, just some
burrito,
tacos.
Oh God, I haven't had any good real Mexican since I left. So probably like an unholy or maybe a holy agreement between like Mexican food and CrossFitters. It just seems like there is, like tacos, particularly.
Tacos is like, it's a fast, somewhat healthy, but really delicious thing that you can eat. And so I think that just fits in with a lot of CrossFitters' schedules.
Yeah. No.
Actually, I was listening to the radio yesterday, and there was a commercial, and the family was arguing about where the best tacos are.
Did you find anything out? Was there a determining factor where the best tacos are at?
They said if your family is one that can't agree on anything, get an AT&T plan. You can all have the same line. It's Huntington Beach. You expect it, but you kind of don't get it until you're here. Like, it is an incredible venue to do a competition at. I mean, the floor is right there, the ocean's right there, and you're well aware of of where you are when you're working out. If you just look beyond, like there's some buildings over there that looks like residences that are right on the beach, and we pretty much are going from here all the way up to that. So you couldn't really get much more of a footprint for something like this. And yeah, I mean, obviously you have to work with the city to make that happen. So it's really cool that they've allowed it. Keep in mind that one of the reasons why they moved from Bayfront Park is because they want probably some more space.
Yeah. And
so to get out on the beach and you can kind of see what they can do here, I think it is a good preview of what we might get in Miami. With a much more condensed schedule, a majority of the competition for the TYR Cup athletes is in the evening, that they'll have even more freedom to do stuff like that, and I hope that they do and make themselves accessible not just to fans but also to the community division athletes.
Yeah, it definitely does, and it seems like they've scheduled that way where there's interviews set up.
Logan, nice to meet you.
Hi, Hurst.
Hey, Logan, nice to meet you.
Patrick.
Yeah, so glad you're here, man. You want to see the shops?
I like the white ones. I'm not really into white shoes, but I need a shoe. All right. What do you think of these? You can make it work with suede.
Got a strong yeah, cross.
We just left Douche Gym. Yeah, it's the first time we've been there. Obviously last week Chad and Bella were there. Wow, huh?
Yeah, that's a really cool spot. We met up with Logan, and it's been there for a while. It's got a really cool location just on the corner of a pretty lively street from what I understand.
I love the vibe of it.
And yeah, they have a good amount of space. They can do, there were like 3 very distinct things happening while we were there. None of them seemed like they were on top of each other, but he said that they've kind of been expanding the space relatively recently, and also put in the Strike store, Strike Movement store, which is, I mean, Strike Movement has obviously been a huge supporter of ours, and we love their stuff, so there's everything about it.
Love their stuff.
Yeah. No, it was nice to be there. Both of us were bummed not to be there last week with Chad and Bella, but we were already talking to Logan about what it would look like to be involved next year, and hopefully we can be. I mean, just think about other places in the fitness space that we know of, right?
Yeah.
Mayhem. They have a gym, they have a coffee shop, they have a retail store.
Yeah.
Proven. Integrate with Paper Street Coffee. It's there on site, and the idea is whether it's before or after your workouts, you grab a coffee, hang out with some buddies. It seems like that is very, very like an easy kind of transition for them, given the other stuff we've already said.
You need to hit up Douche Gym and check it out. So overall, great day, except for the traffic, but that's all right.
Traffic's moving okay.
Yeah, we
planned around it. We know it's going to take an hour at least either way.
Yeah.
But
and plus we get to go on 405.
It's not 2 hours.
Brian, what are you doing here?
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Take the 405 till it ends.
That's gonna drop me off at Encino.
If you get that reference, leave a comment.
Red Wolf after session for PC. In his element. I don't know about the chief workout being your element, but this is it.
It was alright.
Actually, that is a good workout for you.
It was a good one. You know, I'm not in the best shape, but I mean, I love the cleans. The rowing aspect was good.
How was
nice.
Phil?
Phil was great. Phil was carrying us. He's a good rower. You know, he did all the push-ups unbroken. I was
497 notifications overnight. We must have an event coming.
I hear you.
Oh, excellent. Can we get 3 more though? We need 500.
Yeah, what were you saying though? Really well. Picture. Let's take a picture.
Guys, this has our name all over it.
It's hard for me to imagine them picking it up. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't. But where it was us, you can see it, right? It just feels like it just fits.
How cool is this?
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
This is awesome, isn't it? You're reading everything?
Read the first like 2 lines of each section. It kind of tells you what it's about, and if you have any concerns about.
He services me.
Hi.
Yeah, so he's just like, you've got to like try on a full kit because we're gonna need a photo. We're including shoes, and then you'll be all good to go. And he's sizing discrepancies. Talk to Emily.
I like the world jerseys.
The world?
Yeah, because it looks like
they look better than.
They look better. It looks like a sunrise.
Because we are better.
No,
why.
really.
Yeah.
Has the shit talking already started?
Nah, I mean the old guys like Brand and Pat, that they do a lot of photos within the show, but it's crazy good, honestly.
Yeah.
It looks really good. Like to be here in the hotel and have this unique experience, like it's fucking good, man. Yeah,
I love it.
I'm pretty excited. So, yeah.
You look like it.
Yeah,
and what's going on with the hair? New style?
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I loved it. Did you get it done here or before you left?
Yeah, before, like 2 days before they coming to here. Yeah, but this is gonna be my outfit for a while. I kinda like it. So yeah.
I'm just surveying the sock situation here.
What's the sock situation?
Well, apparently these kind are cool again. The crew socks.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know.
It's been like 2 or 3 years it's been like cool. Are you an
I'm
ankle
a
sock
millennial,
person?
not a Gen Z.
Are you
Those are old terms. There's a new term.
Oh, is there?
Hey, try being an Xer.
What are they called? What are the new ones?
Not Y. It should be Y because Alpha.
Alpha, yeah.
Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha.
Yeah, I think your kid's an alpha.
I need to stop wearing these socks apparently.
Why?
They're not cool anymore.
That's what Emily was saying. They said guest crew socks are in.
Yeah, they're
Yeah. Is that going to be a problem?
they're a little big.
You're an ankle sock person?
I am. My ankles get hot.
It depends what kind of shoes you're wearing is really the case.
Yeah. True.
But if you're playing sports, you should probably wear crew socks. So, like this year at the games, they only got ankle socks. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
That is pretty weird.
Yeah.
So, but there's no other option?
They didn't have any crew socks. So then, like before the rope climb,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
everybody
rope
like,
climb.
well, can I wear these other socks? And they had to approve a bunch of socks for people. It's like,
That's new.
it's like that was a big oversight, guys.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Maybe they just thought everyone's just going to wear
Right
these.
now, there's the whole like millennials wear ankle socks and Gen Z wears crew socks, like they invented them.
Is that a thing? I heard the same thing. Emily was just talking about
I
that.
don't know. These are cool again now.
The biggest controvery is the type of
It's
socks.
the classic like Gen Z discovering something and then thinking that they made it up. And you're like, no, are you fucking crazy?
Well, we're
Been
like,
wearing crew socks playing sports
our
for the last
dads wear
like
these.
2 decades. It's like, yeah, nice.
Can we get a team pick too?
I think that was the plan.
Yeah.
Talk to your captain, your respected captain.
A captain, oh captain.
Yeah.
I like these colors though. Sweet.
Yeah, I think the world colors
I like
are.
this is just like it feels really normal. Yeah. Like this feels more unique. But...
Yeah. Well, you might use this a little more than
maybe. I don't know.
I think that looks like a California sunset.
That's what I mean. We have like the sea colors, and they have like the sunset colors.
Shot?
A great athlete and really someone to look up to. So having her around is cool. Learning the way, like things from her. It's just awesome.
Because you haven't had that much interaction. Because you didn't go to Nashville before the games.
No, because obviously all the stuff with Proven happened just before.
Yeah.
So I think from now on I will probably go. If I'm in America, I will go to Nashville beforehand. So that'll be cool being able to actually train with her as well.
That was really good. It was?
Yeah, thank you so much.
I am doing my cards for Roughs Ahead.
PCMC?
MCPC. It takes hard work to be this good.
It's 1:30 in the afternoon. Shouldn't you be taking a nap?
This is more. This time is when I'm finishing my first session.
When's siesta time? What? When is your siesta?
Like around 3.
Oh, okay, perfect.
3 to 4.
Did you tell the captains that you're going to need that hour off?
No, I'm not taking any naps here because if I do a nap here, I'm just not waking up.
Wake up.
Right now it's like 11 p.m. in Spain. So
Yeah. Don't think about that though.
I'm not thinking.
I know you like to nap.
I like naps. I can do naps here. It's forbidden.
It's a cultural thing. Do you know which workouts you're doing yet?
Yes.
Am I allowed to know?
When are you publishing this?
After?
Next week.
Yeah, so we can talk about it. But it has to we have to find to sign an NDA before it.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, you have to sign our form first.
How much say did you have in it? Like, did they ask you what you wanted to do, or did they tell you what you're gonna do?
No, mostly Brent. Just.
He's not a captain.
Yeah, but he did a fucking Excel about the workout. What's the?
You mean like a spreadsheet?
A spreadsheet, yeah. About what's the North America team going to do? What our team was supposed to do and all this stuff.
So did he have a page that was like, hey, Anil, I'm gonna tell you the things that you're the best at?
No, it was more like a first thought, and then we just discussed it today.
First of all, you're happy with the things that you got assigned to do?
I mean, I'm a little bit scared about the wall walks event.
Why?
Because it's not my strength.
Okay, so that's a good opportunity. I'm sure you've been working on it.
I've been working a lot on it, but then during the whole weekend.
Perfect for the legend.
Yeah,
add to the legacy.
Come on, bro. No one's gonna take me seriously with this.
They will after that.
Yeah, I will win the event. I tell Jurgen because he's a rookie and stuff, so he's a little bit nervous. So I just tell him, just try to keep my pace. Everything's gonna be fine.
So, where's my shirt?
It's in the hotel.
Yeah.
No, sure it is.
I'm never gonna get that shirt.
You gotta give the people what they want, you know?
Exactly.
Kaya, that's from Turkey,
Yeah.
but she lives in Norway.
Yep.
Emma, that's from Sweden, and I learned how to say good morning in Sweden and Turkish.
Yeah.
I will try to get them to dance.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think everyone feels the same way, that it's like very soon after the games to go back to competition, but at the same time, like, we just have to trust our fitness to go out there. It's so fun to have all the cultures at the same place. Like, it's so fun to, I think that makes our team so special. So yeah, everyone is nice and humble, and it's great.
Getting in and seeing what it really feels like when you actually do have a higher heart rate. You don't have to do too much here. I don't want you guys pulling up sore tomorrow, but I just think it will be really good to practice that, try some different techniques. Even if you're like, nah, that's not gonna work, just try it, see how it works, and then let's communicate there.
I am trying to recover from that flight.
Yeah. Did you get your luggage?
No.
Oh. So you have no underwear?
No.
So what, you're not wearing underwear right now?
Yeah, I'm wearing
Oh, those are the ones you wore yesterday?
Yeah, I just turned them inside out.
Yeah, it's like a brand new pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's what I would do.
It's really good. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't mind just wearing those all weekend.
Oh yeah, especially if you do well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like I'm not showering.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta, it's superstition.
Yeah.
I can't really claim the mastermind behind the proven programming. That's definitely more Shane and the other coaches. But I think like if Shane was here, like that's kind of like what I'm thinking. Like, okay, what would he get us to do? And I know, for example, like the worm. Well, everyone can do it fresh, but can you do it a little bit under fatigue, a little bit when you like, you know, your mind's a little bit clouded. So that's just like little things like that. And I mean, this is not the first rodeo for all these guys, right? So it's like, it makes your job a lot easier. He will deny it, but he was a bit of an athlete of himself when he was young.
He was a regional athlete, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, he never went there, but making fun of each other and, you know, having really good, healthy banter. But it's just so natural. Yeah.
And the last time we've done something similar was the Invitational, what, 2018 maybe?
I think
2017, 2018?
I think it was in 2017, but it was in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Team Pacific won.
Yeah, so they did.
So it was a very, very good time.
So you're undefeated, right? In these type of formats?
Yeah, don't put that pressure on me. But no, I'm definitely confident in our team, and it's going to be really fun.
Finish like you have like slow cadence, and this is just ends lost like some speed.
There's a rope outside. Just get up there. Like don't even wait. Like don't even like worry about waiting there. So you can still get two bites. Yeah. Even if it just is a terrible bite. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh. So I'll show you. Like don't come up. Yeah. I know. Beautiful. Get that big jump. No. Try.
3, 2, 1. Both go down.
Worse than that. Yeah, I felt very light. Yeah, me too. It was a lot slower, but maybe because I was in a workout. Yeah. I don't know. As long as we can practice, like, find like a pace, we'll be fine. Like. I forgot that it was. Did you get that?
I got that.
Yeah.
I got it. We got it.
You want to start this time? See what I mean? I know. You gotta like squat before it comes. Yeah.
Awesome, yeah.
You learning some things?
I mean, I'm trying to suck up everything. I'm like trying to touch her to be like, can I get some of
Can
that?
rub off on you a little bit?
Yeah. No, she's amazing. She's awesome.
Kind of just needs to be, yeah.
What's that breathing apparatus you were doing?
It's just a bit of like breathing warm up.
Oh, breathing warm up. So is that something you've always done?
I've used this device for the past year and a half.
Yeah. Is that the secret to your success?
Maybe.
Maybe. Is that something that you learned maybe from like a swimming background or?
No, it's not actually. I've always done breathing training because I have asthma.
Oh, okay.
So it's always been a big part of my training to learn like how to breathe when the breathing rate goes up and to not get the panic and asthma attack. And this device is brilliant. So
cool.
Maybe it is part of the secret.
Yeah, maybe. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Rehearsal?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
What are you going over?
We're going over. It's a different setup. Typically, when you do reps ahead, it's like an open announce. It's a very intimate. It's a very small like box. We have a whole competition for it. So there's gonna be. I'll still be able to do the intros like we normally do. Just be less interaction with me during the intros because I'll be at one side as a rundown. It'll be fine, but during the field of competition, everything will be the same. It'll be fun.
Pretty nice to have the chance to like walk through the floor and the flow of that with the director.
Yeah, very good. I mean, it's the thing is, a lot of people don't know is like I've done this before. It's just something I haven't done a lot of over the last 6 years, 7 years. Actually, I haven't really done much of it in CrossFit. When I first got into CrossFit, I was judging, and then I would MC some local events and stuff like that. But before that, my background, I was doing public, the PA at basketball, Division I basketball games. I was doing introductions for mini Division I athletics. So
you're mostly like brushing off the cobwebs.
Yeah. Yeah, but I always thought, I came from a school where, it's radio and television, and I think that's what we need more. It's like more more pomp and circumstance, more celebration. I mean, they try to do it in the games, but it's done so quick because I understand it's a TV thing. But
and
other
there's
sports,
a lot of athletes. This is a one-on-one, so you can spend more time with each athlete.
Exactly, and I think that's where we have the benefit of doing that. And I want the personalities of the athlete. If you hype up the crowd and you're hype, if you're an athlete, it's hard not to feel that energy and be hype yourself.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I mean, there's some that James will lean into that.
Yeah,
he leans into it on his own. I'm excited to see what some of the others do, especially on a stage like this.
Yeah, same. I was just talking to Annika. Annika's a big UFC fan too, so she gets it. And I told her, I'm like, hey, have some fun with this.
She's full of personality. Like
yeah,
that's awesome.
exactly. Feeling that we might see that with Hopper. Maybe Hopper's trying to get. I can see Hopper trying to get in his head, in James' head.
After round 1, maybe. After round 2, I think he'll be on full-on recovery mode if it goes that long.
Yeah, you're gonna see Hopper over there breathing out of his mouth just like James.
That community by you guys supporting us. And your Team North American captains. Make some noise for Patrick Vellner. Your female team captain for Team North America, Danielle Brandon. For Team World coming up, Aniel Kai, Zahir Kaya. Team World captains for the gentlemen, Bjorgren Carl Gumisen. You know her, you love her, the champ, Tia-Clair Toomey.
We're positive, goofy, competitive guy, very passionate.
These are going in our garage gym.
Please do this.
I know, it's fine, it's fine.
Hey!
He's been too comfortable this last month.
I agree with you. He might need a little lesson tomorrow.
No, he has no motivation anymore, man.
I'm really struggling with aerial and roll.
Yeah, love it.
On round number 2 rounds.
looks and no surprises. That was the one event on paper in terms of the team events that I thought the world had no chance on, but it has nothing to do with them. Those 4 athletes for North America, I don't think that you could hand pick a team from around the world that could beat them in that workout. This event, event number 2, is one of the critical points of the entire competition. Even though it's early in the weekend, I don't think the world's men can win this workout, but I do think the world women can, and I think if the world's going to win the TYR Cup this year, they need this one.
Oh wow. A lot of pressure on this one. Do you think the athletes know that?
I don't know. If Brent has really mapped it out and explained it to them, I don't know if he would ever phrase it the way that I just did.
Yeah.
But when I look at the totality of the workouts and the characteristics on the 2 teams, there were 3 specific workouts picked out from the weekend that the world would probably need at least 2 of them in order to have a chance to win, and this is one of those 3.
So you got 8 athletes coming in cold. And
oh, right. A couple that have just, literally just finished a really difficult 22
but you have
minute.
8 coming cold. I mean, if you're one of those athletes coming in cold, I mean, what are you thinking right now?
Well, potentially that I might need to carry a little bit of the burden on the wall walks. You can't on the worm. You all have to do that together. But BKG was struggling there at the end of the workout. So Canan, Yol, and Brent make up a little bit of the slack here. If BK is not feeling great, give him a rest on the wall walks. If you look on the women's side of things, neither Tia nor Danielle looked that devastated at the end of that workout. And so I still think there'll be strong links on this team, but definitely for athletes like Emma Tull and Sahar Kaya, who I think are undoubtedly feeling some nerves for an event like this, that this is an opportunity for them hopefully to get off to a smooth start in the first round and then settle into the athletes that we know they can beat.
How to move the worm?
I mean, without her, we wouldn't have this win. No. So I think if we win, she's gonna get 5% of the check. I think that's fair.
Yeah. My shoulders feel fine. That was just really humbling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In what way?
Still putting on a show!
It's like you just don't know. Like you don't know what's going wrong, and so in the moment it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was there any point you're like, what am I doing? Or
yes.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? I don't know what to do.
And what were your teammates saying to you?
Nothing. I was just saying, like, guys, we have to squat faster. Like, we need to dip. Like, we weren't dipping the same. We weren't squatting the same. And so it was just hard.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It feels good. But then, like, I didn't realize, like, how competitive I was, especially with, like, a team until this worm event. When, like, you just don't know what to do and you're so competitive and it's so frustrating. And then I'm like, oh my god, this is supposed to be fun, but I'm like, I'm too competitive for this. Oh, it's so hard, yeah.
No surprises on event 1. Not surprised with the North American men taking event 2. I said that the world women needed that point, and they got that point. And it was actually really exciting for me to watch that, knowing Sahar and Emma as well as I do, and seeing the smiles. I'm sure you got some good shots of them at the end. And then talking to Sahar after the workout, like, that's the type of confidence boost that the underdog, less experienced, less familiar in this environment, less forward-facing smack-talking world team needed. Now they get a chance to lift, and if they have the 3-2 lead that we said they could potentially have at the end of the night, that's the perfect storm for them today.
Obviously, it's a lifting event. We're looking at Tia and Guy. I mean, have they declared, the North American declared theirs yet?
Yeah, it's Jeff and Ariel, unless they call an audible late.
Yeah.
must be super proud of her lifting, like, and just to be able to do that alongside her, that was really cool. Like, you know, I'll give myself the credit of pushing her and you know, making her have no opportunity, but to like actually like get out there and, you know, see what she's got. Yeah. But honestly, that was really cool. Having the team behind us, changing our weight, you know, like we're all a part of it, and it really is a team effort. Yeah. I credit the other two girls for that for sure. Like I was blowing pretty hard after the first workout. Like I was breathing a lot harder than what I thought, and then going straight into the next one, those girls, like they just like kept their composure. You know, we stuck to the game plan. That was so important. And I just, you know, I give the credit to the girls, because they definitely were like, hey, like let's just slow it down, like, and they stayed true to the game plan, which was really good. We broke up our handstand walks. They got a little bit harder than what we initially thought, but we knew we wanted to break them up because it was going to take a toll later on in the workout, so that was good. And then the lifting, it just took a little while to like flush out just a little bit of that lactic acid, but by the end of it, we're ready to go. We're finally warm. Pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty good.
We're happy. Like it's tight, so.
Sorry. Wrap it up. We gotta get these.
I have bananas for her.
Bananas.
Bananas.
The secret knock.
She hates pizza. Hi. Hello.
Oh, if you don't mind.
Child. Morning.
Morning.
You can answer my beautiful knock.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are we feeling?
Which bed is yours? This one? The messy one?
We brought you bananas.
Thank you.
Okay.
I love my hair. It's my baby girl hair.
It's a chill day.
Yeah. You did a little beach run.
And then some muscle ups.
Oh yeah. Are you doing all the events today?
No.
Okay.
Just two.
Just two?
Yeah, which is nice.
That's nice. Easy day.
Yeah.
Feeling today?
Honestly, I'm just tired.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
But you don't need, and none of this is relevant. Just bad couple days of sleep.
Okay.
Long
Just stop being in your
early
bed.
mornings. Not well. I just got here yesterday, but just before I didn't
Yeah.
sleep great. This morning I got up early to get some programming done. This is not material for you. Trust me.
Well, I haven't
honest-
gotten to it.
it's my
You're
honest-
the one
okay.
talking about it. Yeah.
I think a team format that allows you to interchange players based on what the workouts are
Yeah.
is the best possible expression of team. That's what we see in all other sports. You pair up matchups based on what's happening in the game or whatever you're doing. And so I think to do that in CrossFit is so much fun.
Yeah.
Being able to rely on 5 other teammates at such a high level, I think gives you stress in one sense where you don't want to let people down, but it takes a lot of stress away in the sense that it's like you have the best teammates you could possibly ask for this. Team World.
All right.
I mean,
I know.
You know, one of the athletes I coach is on World, 2 of our proven athletes on World, so can't root against them.
Yeah, I know. Cool. Did you get you a Team World jersey yet?
Not yet.
All right.
I will.
Gracie said she was going to try to put you in one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, one of hers.
Ooh.
So what are you putting on there right now?
That was teriyaki.
The famous teriyaki,
Yeah,
huh?
the famous teriyaki.
The famous teriyaki.
Wodapalooza West Coast is probably stop 20 or 21.
Okay, so you still got some more coming.
Yeah, we do. Next week we're in Pensacola. The week after that we're in Salt Lake City. And then we've got a couple in Arizona, a few other smaller ones around the Houston area. So we've been attending the games since 2011.
Yeah.
Food's always garbage. And, you know, this community likes to eat healthy. And there's never healthy options. So because we're caterers already, we thought, let's see if we can do this for the community. And then about 2.5 years ago, we had an opportunity to do Granite Games. And from there, we met the live people, and it blew up. It's clean, it's healthy. They don't feel like crap after they eat it. Athletes can eat it and process it and be ready for their next heat in an hour and a half or 2 hours. And then one of the things we really love to do is feed the volunteers. You know, so many times volunteers at competitions end up getting bananas and dry bagels, you know, pizza, stuff like this, and they're working hard too.
Without you.
Well, without me, they're eating pizza and they're feeling crappy, but without them, there's no competition. So
yeah. I know you mentioned you're rolling out the teriyaki sauce.
So I can ship them if you wanted to order them on our website, asianflavorpunch.com, and or you can just reach out to me and we'll figure out how to get you some. We will have them on hand when we get to Pensacola and going forward, and then hopefully pretty soon.
Everyone wave.
I mean, for an inaugural year, like, this is phenomenal. You know, it feels just like Wodapalooza in Miami, just like a SoCal edition. Like, for me, it feels like home. We play beach volleyball like in San Diego all the time, so this is just like a little home away from home. It's so nice also to have a competition like this. It's just an hour away from where I'm at, so like I'm totally biased. I think this is great, but it just, you know, the community really comes out for things like this, and it feels like Miami, and it's kind of cool that they've created a community that is like, we're gonna go across the entire country and do one on the opposite end, and it's still, you know, people show out just as much as Miami, which is an established competition now for like over 10 years. So just shows that the community really sticks to its own. It's me and Diamond Ties family, so like we're gonna play some more volleyball, and I have a couple athletes that are competing this weekend, so you know, helping them out. Other than that, just hanging out.
Who are you rooting for, Devin or Law?
Oh, don't make me do that.
Come on! Okay.
We're doing big things, big swings, cashing them checks, dropping all them G's. Yeah, we're doing big things, big swings, rolling on dubs, but we stay low key. We're doing big things, big swings, cashing them checks, dropping all them G's. Yeah, we're doing big things, big swings, rolling on dubs, but we stay low key. Rolling in the Cadillac, cruising down the block, sipping gin and juice, homie, that's my stock. Smooth with the rhyme, got that gangster vibe. Laid back, smoking the greens, always keeping it hot. Bringing that West Coast G-Funk sound. Laid back, smooth, yeah, we holding it down. Long Beach to LA, banging so hard, they be feeling it up in the Bay. If you're doing it small, you got to go. Oh, you ain't heard. Oh, you don't know. If you're doing it small, you got to go. Oh, you ain't heard. You ain't heard. Oh, you don't know. We're doing big things, big swings, cashing them checks, dropping all them G's. Yeah, we're doing big things, big swings, rolling on dubs, but we stay low key. We're doing big things, big swings, cashing them checks, dropping all them G's. Yeah, we're doing big things, big swings, rolling on dubs, but we stay low key. I'ma stack that paper, watch it multiply. From the east to the west, yeah, they know I'm fly. I be keeping it real, never switching lanes. Doing big things, big swings, keep your head in the game. Let's have a toast to success. Over time, come to expect nothing less. Doing big things, no time for small talk. No fun.
It feels awesome. It's a lot more pressure than when it's more people on the floor. But it also, like, when you goes really well, like, it feels sweeter as well.
Alexis is obviously incredible at gymnastics. Did you know that you might be behind her coming off the muscle ups?
I didn't think I was going to be that far behind, but I tested this event, and if I go faster on the bar muscle up, my grip blows up more, and then it feels harder to pull the barbell as high. So I pace the bar muscle ups a little bit more, so I can then just be quicker on the barbell.
Yeah, and so here, you had a little bit different scenario there. You're going against Danielle. She's well known as being a great gymnast globally. Maybe people don't know that well about you. Both of you looked like you were struggling on rep 20, and then you were able to get it done, and that ended up being the difference. Were you nervous on the last couple muscle ups there?
Yeah, because like after 12, I think, we went like slower pace. I started to feel it in my arms, but I was like, this won't come down to the bar muscle ups, it will come on the speed, which I'm not great at also. Like, I'm not so good at with the barbell, and I told the team, like, bar muscle ups is good for me, but the barbell is like not so good, so it was a 50-50 chance for me to do well. But yeah, I just stayed in my lane, I focused on myself, and gave the people the show that they wanted to.
And you let out some emotion over here that I don't think people get to see from you that often. How good did that feel?
Yeah, I'm like usually not the person that celebrates too much. I'm like, yeah, I'm keeping it inside, but I did not expect this from me today, so I was happy.
And you know, obviously the other girls on your team are going to be waiting for you there.
Did great.
Yeah, but when you came back to the back off the floor, like, what did Tia say to you?
She was like, that was awesome to hit, and I mean, it was short, but it meant the world.
That's awesome. Well, you guys set the tone tonight, and your team took the point. Tied up going into the final. How do you feel about your chances for the whole thing?
I feel good about my team. I don't know, like, you too?
Yeah. I mean, we're tied. It couldn't really be more exciting for the last day, could it?
Also, like, one thing is like the fitness level on the athletes, but we also got the brains in the team. I'm not saying they don't got it, but we have the brains, and also like the team dynamic. We are like working so good together, which is so important in a team. I learned from my team friends, you know, and I think with that together combined, we are gonna win.
Well, I think the smiles say it all. Great job tonight. See you guys tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.
In the fight.
Yeah.
No, it's never over.
I mean,
it's over.
When I saw Justin did the first rep, I kind of knew like he was about to struggle around the last barbells.
Oh, you saw something that gave you some hope.
Yeah. Like when I first saw him, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm more like, I have like more raw strength on this shot, like in this like the barbells, I can just do like.
That was the first time that you were out there on the stage by yourself here this weekend.
Yes.
In that one-on-one format.
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
There's a huge possibility that that's the case. You know, the reality is, at the end of the day, one of the teams is leaving with $15,000 extra each than the other team, and that's. You know, some of these athletes, yeah, they've won hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars of prize purse. That's a really small percentage. For some of these athletes, an extra $15,000 is a big deal. For some of them, a $20,000 paycheck might actually be the biggest paycheck that they've ever earned in CrossFit, through one competition. So yeah, that's definitely going to be in the back of minds for some of them. How it expresses itself on the field of play kind of remains to be seen. The scenario as it is now is that you got to get 3 points. Because it's 4-4, which is as good as 0-0. There's 5 points available today, is my understanding. 1, 1, 1, and then 2. So it doesn't matter what team you are going for, World or North America. You just need to get one of the first 3 points. That's actually, if you lose all 3, you lose. Yeah. So as long as the World takes one of the 3 points and North America takes one of the 3 points, the other one doesn't actually matter. It's all going to come down to the captain's match. And the captain's match, I don't know the format, I don't know how it goes. I've just been told there's 2 points available. And if you look at the 4 athletes participating there, the story arcs for each of them is so different. You know, there's people saying, this is North America versus Tia. Okay, well, she's going to be on the floor at the end of it, so she'll have the last chance to do something for her team. The other captain on our team is Bjorgvin, who, you know, we've watched him compete for over a decade in the sport. He doesn't look like he's at his fittest this weekend, but when it matters most, will he be able to dig deep, find something, and get the job done? He's going against Vellner. Vellner's, you know, on the floor performance has been great. His off the floor performance has been even better. He's been kind of the, I don't want to say the lifeblood, because everyone's kind of risen to the occasion in terms of the banter, the playfulness, the jabs. But it feels like he was the one that kind of got that going. Not surprisingly, but still. And then you have Danielle, who's last night was like a little bit contentious. Some people will always love Danielle, some people will always hate Danielle. That's how she is. But now she's, you know, forget about anything else, she's going to be one of those 4 athletes out there and have a chance to let her fitness and her performance have the last word. So you know, each one of them will have kind of something to fight for. And yeah, I think that captain's match is going to be sick.
Oh, you were releasing me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing it.
It doesn't slide. Like, hey, go to the other side one time. Like, I'm gonna do it without like pausing. It's cold.
Because you can see the light at the end of the tunnel?
You can see the light, but I also always do well on Sunday.
Really?
Like, knock on wood.
Knock on glass and save your ass.
I like that. And there's more options.
That's right. That's right.
Sit in, and then the full prep stuff. What we have to do is do the sleds, and I think we end up being. I always think that carries is so easy. And then when we do them,
once there's 4 people, then it becomes pretty obvious. Then it's just like, okay, 2 people per sled, and then the 5th person comes in and they help one of those sleds, and the 6th person comes in, there's 2 people per sled. First 2 workouts, you're likely, I mean, you might still have the person doing the captain's workout in the third workout.
Right.
So then do you risk them like going all out and you're exhausted, and then you lose the third workout, and then you're like, okay, come on up, captain's workout, and they're exhausted.
How many total people have to do the workout prior to the captain's workout?
3 men, 3 women.
So you have to, like at that point you have to say, okay, Bjorgren and Tia, you're just sitting this one out and we're riding it all on the captains.
Yeah.
But you don't even know what the captain's workout is yet.
No, I'm hoping we do before we announce who's doing what workout.
I think that would be, the right decision.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's like, I don't know.
And you guys have 2 subs for the weekend?
Yeah,
But you use one?
Yeah.
And you can't sub for the captain's workout?
I don't know. They haven't told us. I'm assuming we can, because it was for...
Not them to lose and get lost in the double unders.
Have that happen before?
Yeah, many times.
So a triple knot is the way to go?
Triple knot and a twist it.
And then you go hard enough to...
Yeah.
Not a big data set, but you can see that you've actually won 12 workouts in your career with double unders, 3 with heavy double unders, and none with sled pulls.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get one today.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Come on, Brent.
I'm super excited to do this one. It's gonna be so fun. It's so like a cool workout, and so like for the people watching, so visual, like, but, you know, easy to see how it works. You know. So the only thing I'm just scared about the unbroken double unders, you know. But I guess everyone is.
Yeah.
So and if I fail, I'm just gonna try to keep calm, and you know it can happen, and just accept it and keep working, I guess. Yeah.
How'd you sleep last night?
I mean,
it was a pretty exciting night for you last night.
Right. It's so hard to like going from high to be like, okay, I need to go to bed, and you have all this energy and adrenaline in your body. But I think I slept enough to do great today.
Yeah.
I will nap after this one.
Yeah. How different is this rower from a regular rower?
It's completely different. Strange to not have the damper. And the paces are all over the place. It's like yesterday I was like planning on rowing something like 149, 150, something like that. And it would show me that number, but then it would also show me something like a 135 and then 158. You know, it jumps a lot. Not sure if it's just me, like bad at rowing, or
I doubt that.
It's yeah, it's a little bit weird, but the seats are actually quite nice, and I like that it sits pretty high.
She embraces the role, and she just do it very perfectly.
Because we see that she does a lot of this for you, but now it's like she's doing it for the team. We have a saying called in America, she's a team mom.
Oh.
It's like, you know, you have like a soccer team or whatever, and you have one mom that takes care of everyone. She seems to be like embrace that role.
Yeah, that's she's always like thinking in strategy, always thinking about everything. I'll tell them, because she's as a physician, she just seems like a physician. So she's like, make sure that they're drinking water, make sure that they have electrolytes, make sure like that they have water. So yeah, she's very into it.
Look at her, she's coaching. It looks like she's just coaching Brent.
Woke up on Friday, it's time to celebrate. Hit up the homies. We hit that late night, everything's gonna be alright. You know we headed to the west side. Yeah, I'm headed to the west side. Palm trees and everything, been working so much, I'm in long need of many things. Baby girl can supply, she my remedy. She putting on, but I can think of better ways. Anyways, it's the weekend, and I've been thinking about peaking. I've been swerving through these streets like I'm deacon. A booty on peach, but a waist on a wheat thing, yeah. I play the game to the end, and a couple of them gone, but I'm here with my friends. And I used to push hoopty, upgraded to a Benz. My life is like a movie, I can see through the lens. I'm the walking proof, and I'm telling the truth of a kid who had dreams and just got in the booth. From LAX to the world and back, I'm taking over now, man, and I'm sure with the facts, yeah. Woke up on Friday, it's time to celebrate. Hit up the homies. We hit that late night, everything's gonna be alright. You know we headed to the west side. I throw it up in the air just to relieve the stress. Whole squad coming through and we be leaving bets. Money on the table right when the sun sets. I know everyone on Hollywood and down to Sunset and Santa Monica, yeah, and Melrose. All the shops out in Venice, yeah, I know you smell those. This the land of the beautiful women up on the beach. Low rider hitting switches on every street. I say what's up to the man on the corner in the valley, cause I've been here forever. Know the shortcuts through the alley. I could never ever leave, yeah, this place is my home. If you don't like how it goes, then just leave us alone, cause I treat every single day like a Friday. And if it ain't, I'm just calling it my day. It don't even really matter what I say. We're always doing it the right way. Woke up on Friday, it's time to celebrate. Hit up the homies. We hit that late night. Everything's gonna be alright. You know we headed to the west side. Woke up on Friday, it's time to celebrate. Hit up the homies. We hit that late night. Everything's gonna be alright. You know we headed to the west side.
It's a week after Wodapalooza now, and I just finished watching what you guys watched, which was Chad's edit of Patrick's video of the TYR SoCal year 1 down in 2024, and we kind of realized that we didn't have a ton of footage from the final event that the captains did, and also kind of the proceedings after that. Patrick and I think both just got caught up in enjoying the moment, enjoying the people, enjoying the conversation, and we kind of forgot to keep the camera rolling, which I'm actually pretty happy about. That weekend, I hope you guys were able to see, you know, a lot of the stuff we were able to do. And it's not just us, what I'm about to say. It seems like everyone has been really consistent in expressing how special, how needed, how unique, and how organic the entire experience was there in Huntington Beach. And Sunday night was sort of a capstone on that. From the competition point of view, I did want to acknowledge Björgvin in that final 2 events. After, you know, I think Patrick actually spoke to him about the jet lag and some of the troubles getting there and trying to adjust, but on the final day he really did round into the form that we're so accustomed to seeing and holding his own in that synchro workout there at the end with Tia, and ultimately putting the competition as close as it could have been, 7-6. Really grateful for Dylan and Matthew Lorenzo and everyone who's involved underneath him in organizing that, the athletes for showing up, and you guys, of course, for supporting all of it. So I hope you enjoyed what we put together, and got a little bit of a glimpse behind the scenes of what we get to experience when we were out in Huntington Beach for year 1 of what I hope is many years to come of the TYR Cup.